Yes. Good morning, children. Lesson 7 will start today. The name of the chapter is The Coastal Plains and the Island. I hope you have understood the previous chapter and it's clear to you also the chapter subject here now in s.s.t. now. Period is going on and we learn this chapter. Lesson 7. Hope you have completed. If you have not completed your work, please complete on time because I can ask for the copy correction anytime. Okay? If you have not completed your copy work, so please complete on time. Okay? Try to complete all the exercise part also if it is possible. Try to complete the exercise part in your copy so that it is good for you to learn. No? Yes? Isn't it? So it is good for you to learn. Try to complete in the copy also exercise parts. Some of you are asking whether to write the exercise part in the copy or not. So please write the exercise part also in the copy because you are getting sufficient time to complete, isn't it? If those sufficient time you are getting to complete, so please complete it. And carefully write the spellings carefully. Okay? So we'll start this chapter. The name of the chapter is The Coastal Plains and the Island. So coastal plains and the island. Island means, island you know, island means the land which is surrounded by the water from all the sides, isn't it? No? That is called island. Almost surrounded by the water from all the sides. Island. Here we will, how to pronounce island? I-S-L-A-N-D-S is given, no? Islands. We are talking about islands. We will not pronounce like island. It is given. No, we will not pronounce island. It's island. Why? Because island S is silent. Yes? Because S is silent. So how we will pronounce it? Island. Okay. How we will pronounce? Islands. Clear? Now the coastal plains. Coastal plains means the land. Coastal area means the land which is near the sea. Okay. The land which is near the sea. You have India map in the page number 31. Are you able to see the map? India map. Carefully see the India map in page number 31. All of you are having books with you. Keep the book in front of you. Yes, keep the book in front of you. Let's see. So the map is given India map. Okay, the coastal plains and the island. Heading is given. Okay. So here we will discuss about the coastal plains and the island. So coastal area means the area which is near the sea. The land which is near the sea. So this is, you see, the southern part. This is the southern part. No? 1.5 part I am drawing. This is the southern part. Downward part, southern part of the map. Are you able to see the southern part of the map? Yes. So here you see the western Ghats. So where the western Ghat is here, this part is the western Ghat. This is the western side and this is the eastern side. There, this is the western side and this is the eastern side. So this part is western Ghat. Now, here the western Ghat. Are you able to see the western Ghat? This is western Ghat. Okay? Given in the book, are you able to see? Yes. And this is western part. So this is western part. And this is eastern part. So this is eastern Ghats. Clear? Here, this only I am explaining you so that you can understand more. Now here you see, this is eastern Ghat, this is western Ghat. Now, which coast it is? And the coast means that, as you see here, Arabian Sea is here. No? Arabian Sea. Arabian Sea is here now, and here you see Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. Here. Yes? So this is sea now, Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. This is water area, sea. Okay. So here, the land which is near the sea is called coastal plains, coastal area. That's why we call this area. It will come under both the sides, western Ghat also eastern Ghat. Both the sides, as it is near the Arabian Sea, and this area, the eastern Ghat, is near the Bay of Bengal. So that's plain because it is near the sea. This land is near the sea. This land is near the sea. That is Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal is a water area, no? Sea, no? So it is near the sea. That's why this land is what we call as coastal plain. What we call coastal plain. Clear? This is Western Ghat because it is in the western part, and this is Eastern Ghat because this is in the eastern part of India. Clear it is? Now this much is clear. So the narrow coastal plains are located on both the sides of the peninsular India between the Ghats and the sea. Between the Ghats and the sea. So this is a Ghat. This is a Ghat. This is Western Ghat. This is Eastern Ghat. And the narrow area. This is a narrow area. This is a narrow area. Understand? Okay. Both the side of the peninsular India. Between the Ghats and the sea. Between the here. Okay. So this is that's why this area is called coastal plains. That's why this area is called what? Coastal plains. Clear? Now again, this is West Bengal is clear to you. Okay, Bay of Bengal here, and this is Arabian Sea. Okay, this is the water area and the land, narrow land is there. This is the land of narrow land. That's why that area is called what? Coastal area. Okay, this is called a coastal area. So the western and the eastern coastal plains form a V that enclosed the plateau region of India. Okay, here the western and the eastern coastal plains form a V. So here you see that this is the western part, this is the western and the eastern coastal plains. And which shape it is forming? It is forming a V shape. Which shape it is forming? It is forming a V shape. You can see this is V shape. Okay, so this is forming a V shape. Understand? And close the plateau region of India. And here you see inside here the plateau region. Already that plateau region we have discussed in the previous chapter. That was chapter number 6. Yes. So here Deccan Plateau is there. Already we have discussed. No? This is the southern part Deccan Plateau, and the middle of the central plains means it is which plateau is there? Malwa Plateau, Chota Nagpur Plateau. That whole means this area, plateau region is enclosed by the western Ghats and the eastern Ghats. Means side by side. Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats are there, and in between the plateaus are there. Clear? In between the plateaus are there. So I think you have understood. Again we'll discuss what do you mean by coast. Here one box is given inside. Can you see the box? Please see in the book when I'm teaching. Carefully you see where I'm reading. A coast is a part of the land adjoining or near the sea. Coast. This is the coastal area. Coast. Coast means it is a part of land which is near the sea. Okay. Part of land which is near the sea. So this is the part of land. And where it is near the sea. And which sea is there here? Arabian Sea. And here which sea? Which is a Bay of Bengal. Clear? All of you are getting? So coast is clear to you. This is a land area which is near the sea. This is a land area which is near the sea. Understood all of you? Say yes or no. Raise your hand. Getting it? Yes. Now, carefully see the map. Then only it will be more easy to understand. Okay. Now here, western coastal plains. So we will learn now western coastal plain. Western coastal plains lies in between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. So where the western coastal plains lie? This is, which one is western coastal plain? Tell me. This side is the western coastal plain. This is the western coastal plain. Okay. And here you see what it's given. It lies in between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. So this coastal plain lies in between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. Clear? This here you see, in between what is there? Western coastal plain. It is in between the Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. What is there in between the Western Ghat and Arabian Sea? Western coastal plain. The topic which we are discussing here, this Western coastal plain is in between the Western Ghat and Arabian Sea. This is the Western coastal plain. All of you understood this? Getting it? Okay. Now here, it stretches from Gujarat in the north and to Kerala in the south. How? This is Gujarat in the north. This part when you will see the western part. Here the Gujarat is there. Gujarat. It's from Gujarat to here south. Kerala is there. Kerala is the southern part. So this much part is under the western coastal plain. Means from Gujarat to south, which is the southern part. Kerala is there. From Gujarat to Kerala, this part is stretched. Which area? This is what we call that? We call at western coastal plain. So it is stretched. What we say? Western coastal plain stretched from where? From Gujarat to Kerala. From Gujarat to Kerala. All of you clear? See the map, you will understand. Okay, clear? This is the western coastal plain. Are you getting it? Getting it? Yes, good. Then here you see the western coastal plain is known by different names along its length. We call it different name because of the length. Western coastal plain. This is the western coastal plain. What is the name of the western coastal plain here? So here towards the north, it is known as the Gujarat coast. In the northern part is called Gujarat coast. What we call here, in the northern part, we will say it is the Gujarat coast, western coastal plain. Okay. In the middle, Konkan coast. And in the middle part of that, Konkan coast. Okay, middle part is called Konkan coast. And here, Gujarat, where the Gujarat is there, that part is called, what we call that? Gujarat coast. Okay, only we are discussing about western coastal plain. We are discussing about western coastal plain. So here, it is what we call Gujarat coast. And in between, what we call as Konkan coast, middle coast. Okay. And here you see in the southern part, this is the southern part, what we call as Malabar coast. So now it is clear. It is the western coastal plains. It is divided into towards the north. It is known as the Gujarat coast. In the middle of that, we call as Konkan coast. Konkan coast in the middle. Here it is Gujarat coast, and down what we call Malabar coast. And we are discussing about what? We are discussing about the western coastal plains. Clear? So only we are discussing about western coastal plain, not eastern coastal plain. Only western coastal plain. Again, this is because it is in the northern part of the western coastal plain. That what we call Gujarat coast. And in the middle of the western coastal plain, what we call Konkan coast. And downward, when we come down to the southern part, what we call Malabar coast. Which coast we call? Malabar coast. And why the coast we call? Coast means which is the land which is near the sea. And here this coast means this which coast? Western coastal plain. Western coastal plain is near which sea? It is near the Arabian Sea. I think it is clear. It is near the which sea? Arabian Sea. Clear? So I think clear to you now. Now the Gujarat coast is the broadest between the Gulf of Kutch and the Gulf of Khambat. Okay, lagoons or backwaters, locally called khayals, are found along the Malabar coast. Means lagoons we find, or backwaters. Lagoons where we find? We find here in the Malabar coast. In this region we find lagoons. Okay. that we call the canals also. It is a, what we call that? It is a lagoons or the backwater. That lagoons means it is a backwaters. Okay, that we call as a it is where it is situated in the Malabar coast. Here we find lagoons. Understand? And it is situated in the Malabar coast. Clear? Now, the north of the western coastal plain has two major rivers. So, western coastal plain, northern part means that is what we call Gujarat coast or the western coastal plain. What are the two rivers are there? Two rivers which flows over there. You can see in the map, Narmada and Tapi. Are you able to see in the map Narmada and Tapi? Are you able to see? Carefully see in the map. Where in the Gujarat coast you can see the Narmada and Tapi river. These are the two major rivers which we find in the north of the western coastal plain. And this is the northern part of the western coastal plain, and the two rivers which flows from here are Narmada and Tapi. What are the two rivers? Narmada and Tapi, which originates from Vindhya and Satpuras and flow down swiftly into the Arabian Sea. And here Vindhya and Satpura is there it originated, it flows down to the Arabian Sea. It comes down to the Arabian Sea. So some parts of these coastal plains have beautiful sandy beaches fringed by tall coconut trees. So this area, it has, which type of area? Here the beaches are there, no? Beaches are there and beautiful beaches are there. Okay, means the area which is near the coastal area, we can say. Okay, that has a beautiful beaches. Okay, and it's fringed by tall coconut palm. Here, which trees are there here? Tall coconut trees are here. Where? In this western coastal plains. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Yes. Now, this western coastal plain is over. It is clear to you. Now, we'll come down to the next one, that is eastern coastal plain. Now, here, eastern coastal plain, you see, the eastern coastal plains lies in between the Bay of Bengal. Now, this is western coastal plain is over. Now, we will see the eastern coastal plain. Now, this one is the eastern part. Eastern part. Okay, eastern part. Okay, and this is the land area which is near the sea. We see Bay of Bengal. Clear? Now, here eastern coastal plain means the area which is near the sea. Eastern part, the land which is near the sea. That is called a coastal plain. Okay, now here, again you come to the topic, the eastern coastal plain. See the topic in the book, all of you, the eastern coastal plain. All of you see? Yes, the eastern coastal plains lies in between the Bay of Bengal and the eastern Ghat. So here you see, this is the eastern Ghat, and this is Bay of Bengal, and this is the coastal plain. Coastal plain is the land which is near the sea. So that's why what we call as it is a eastern coastal plain. So this eastern coastal plain where it lies in between the eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal. This is a coastal plain which lies in between the eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. In between it is there? Yes or no? In between it is there, no? This is the coastal plain. Which coastal plain? Eastern coastal plain. This is which coastal plain? Eastern coastal plain. And where it lies? It lies in between the eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal. Clear? Now here we will see that it is wider than the western coastal plains. So what is the difference between the western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain? That this coastal plain, which coastal plain we are discussing? Eastern coastal plain. Eastern coastal plain we are discussing. This plain is wider as compared to the western coastal plains. Means wider means much broad. Understand? Means this is much broader as compared to the space is there. Okay, broad means much more space is there. No, that is broad area we can see. So it is clear, and it starts from West Bengal in the north and passes through Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. Okay, so the area which covers under the eastern Ghats are, it starts from where? It starts from West Bengal. Here the West Bengal. When you see the map, you will understand it starts from West Bengal, and where which areas it covers. You can see in the book which area in the map you can see. Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, and it ends at Tamil Nadu. When you see the map, it will be more clear to you. And where it lies in the eastern side of India. Isn't it? Clear? So from this is the area which we call as the eastern coastal plains. Clear? Okay. So now these are the area, and it ends to the Tamil Nadu. And where the Tamil Nadu is situated, the southern part. Okay, below Bengal in the northern part, no, east part of the north, no. Here from Tamil Nadu is the southern part. So this area is under the which eastern coastal plain. Okay. Now, in the northern part, the place is called northern circles. So the northern part. So here also the division is there. Just like here the Gujarat coast is there. Here also in the eastern side there is a division. That is called what? Northern circles. What we call as northern circles. Okay. While in the south it is called Coromandel coast. Because it is a coastal area in the northern part of the which coast? Eastern coast. We call northern circles. What we call northern? Okay, circles. No. Okay, this we call northern circles. And again, in the south it is called Coromandel coast, and the southern part is called what? Where it ends, Tamil Nadu it ends, no. So that southern part is called which coast? Coromandel coast. Okay. So here we are talking about eastern coastal plain, and eastern coastal plain is in the northern part it is called northern circles, and in the southern part it is called Coromandel coast. Okay. Here we have discussed, no, it is a Gujarat coast, Malabar coast, Konkan coast. We have discussed which one? The western coastal plain. Now we are discussing about eastern coastal plain. So eastern coastal plain in the north, it is called northern circles, and again it is divided into the coastal area. And the southern part, what we call Coromandel coast. Okay, what we call Coromandel coast. But we have to be very clear that which part? That is a eastern coastal plains. Understand? It is the eastern coastal plains. Now, here the main rivers across the eastern coastal plains are. Already we have discussed here the Narmada and Tapi. Where? Which part? In the western coastal plains. Now in the eastern coastal plain, what are the rivers are there which flows over there? Okay. Here, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, we find in the eastern coastal plain. These are the rivers we find in the eastern coastal plains. Okay. And it flows into the Bay of Bengal. And where these rivers are there, no? Godavari, okay, Kaveri, Krishna, Mahanadi, these are the rivers here, and it flows into the Bay of Bengal. Where it flows? It flows into the Bay of Bengal. Clear? Okay. Now, there are beaches along this coast springed by feathery, okay, casuarina tree. So these are here also the land which is near the sea. So there the beaches are there. The land which is near the sea, there the beaches are there. Okay, and it is there the trees are also there. Okay, so which trees are there? Casuarina tree are there. Okay. Now the western and the eastern coastal plains meet at Kanyakumari in the south. Okay. Now this is the western coastal plain. This is the eastern coastal plain. It meets where? It meets at Kanyakumari. Are you able to see the map? Down where the Kanyakumari in the southern part? These four coastal plains are meet at Kanyakumari. It is clear to you? And where the Kanyakumari is situated? It is situated in the south. Here you see the Kanyakumari. Here, Kanyakumari is there. Southern part. Okay. Southern tip, it is there. So this is, you see the western coastal plains and the eastern coastal plains meet at Kanyakumari. Clear? Now, I think this much is clear to you. Now the coastal plains are generally hot and humid. Now the climate, which type of climate the coastal plains are having? Which type of climate is there? Because this is also the case coastal plain. This is also the coastal plain. This which coastal plain? Western coastal plain. This is which coastal plain? This is eastern coastal plain. So this is the coastal region, isn't it now? And which type of climate we find here in the coastal plain? Because it is near the sea. This part is near the Arabian Sea, and this part is near the Bay of Bengal. So it is near the sea. That's why which type of climate we have over there? We have a hot and humid throughout the year. Hot and humid throughout the year means too much hot and humid means there's a little bit moisture is there in the air. Moisture is there in the air. Okay, we feel some uneasiness. Okay, so this type of climate we find over here. In this area, perspiration takes longer to dry. Perspiration is the sweating. It takes longer to dry. Too much sweat comes in these areas. The people, those who are living over these areas, in the coastal areas, they are having too much sweat over there. Okay, they used to have too much sweat because of the climatic condition. Okay, and it takes long time to dry. Sweat also takes long time to dry. Understand? No, because of the summer can be quite uncomfortable because the summer is not comfortable. Humid type of climate is there. So that's why it is very difficult for the people to live a peaceful, comfortable type of climate. No, because the humid type of climate is there. It is uncomfortable for them. Means they are not feeling pleasant. However, the winter is a bit cooler than summer. But in these areas, winter is little bit good as compared to the summer season. Understand? The Malabar and the Konkan coast in the western coastal plains. Here the Malabar coast and the Konkan coast. No, where it lies? It lies in the western side. Okay. So here receive heavy rain in the monsoon. So this area receive heavy rain in the monsoon climate. Okay. The northern part of the eastern coastal plains receive rain in the summer monsoon, and here they receive rain in the summer monsoon. Okay, so this type of climate we find here. Now, life in the coastal plain. Life, the coastal. Which type of life people live in the coastal plains here? Which type of life people live in the coastal plains here? Here you see the coastal plains are bounded by the vast sea. You know that this is the coastal plain. This is also the coastal plain. Vast sea, very big sea is there. Which sea? Bay of Bengal. This is the bigger one. Arabian Sea. This is also the very big sea. Okay, it is bounded by the sea, the coastal plains. Yes or no? Getting it? That's why the life of the people is greatly influenced by the local factor. These different type of factors. What are the factors are there here? The main occupation of the people of these regions are agriculture. Here, the people used to do the agriculture. In this area, in this area. The occupation of the people is agriculture. What is the occupation of the people? Agriculture. And they used to grow rice because of plenty of water is there. Plenty of water is there because it is near the sea. This region is near the sea. That's why the plenty of water is there. So people grow what? People grow their rice. Understand? No. And what other occupations are there? Fishing. Because they are here near the sea. This area is near the sea. That's why the fishing is also the main occupation of the people. Okay. Seafood processing, salt making, mining, and dairy farming. All these occupations are related. Why? Because it is near the sea. This area is also near the sea, and this area is also near the sea. Eastern coastal plains and the western coastal plain. This is the eastern and this is the western coastal plain. Both are near the sea. That's why the common occupations what we find over here: agriculture, fishing, and sandworm. And what else? Salt making, mining, and dairy farming. These are the occupation of the people those who live there. All of you understood? And people in the coastal areas wear white cotton cloths. White cotton cloths they wear. Okay, you tell me, in the summer season we used to wear the cotton cloths, yes or no? Summer season we used to wear which type of cloths? Cotton cloths. Why? Because we are feeling too much hot and the cotton has a capacity to absorb the sweat, absorb the perspiration. Understand? So, that's why we like cotton cloths to wear in the summer. So that's why this area, humid type of climate is there. That's why the people used to wear cotton cloths. And men wear dhoti kurta, lungi kurta, and lungi short. These are the dress of the men. Okay, and the women wear sari, blouse. Okay, these are the dress of the women. In big cities like Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Western dresses are popular because of their cosmopolitan culture. Here, because of the culture, because of the metropolitan, because that is a big cities, metropolitan cities. That's why their dresses are different. They used to wear Western dress. Okay, that area is also where in the coastal region only. But they used to wear the Western dress because their culture is like that. All of you understood? Now the Philippine coast is rich in oil deposits. It is rich in oil deposits. Many oils well have been dug near. Okay, this much is clear up to this topic. This is the last word. No, you put tick mark and we'll start from the in the next period. We'll start from the next paragraph. Okay. So up to culture we have completed. What type of culture, what type of dress they used to wear. Okay. Now we will discuss other topics in the next period. Okay. I hope you have understood this. Clear now? Please read it carefully and try to learn. And the next part we'll do in the next period. I think this is over, no?
Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Miss. Bye, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye, Miss. Bye, Miss. Bye, Miss.
Bye, Miss.